Good morning, student. Today we are going to start exercise 3.2. Exercise 3.2 is based on mean, that also combined mean, which is represented as mean C. Okay. Now seeing the sum number 1. The mean daily wage paid to 75 skilled workers of a factory was rupees 280, whereas the mean daily wage paid to 125 unskilled worker was rupees 150. Find the mean wage for all the workers. Now all the workers are divided into two parts. First skilled workers and second unskilled workers. Okay, so total workers you are having 125 plus 75. Workers are divided into two parts. So 75 here skilled workers will be known as N1, that is 75, and unskilled workers will be known as N2, that is 125. So total workers are how many? 200. These are your total workers. Okay, when N1 and N2 is there, it is said that the sum is based on combined mean. Okay, now when skilled workers are there 75, their mean was factory mean daily wages, that is your mean one, that comes to rupees 280, and the daily wages mean 2 will be known as, that is your rupees 150, and you are set to find total wages, means you are set to find combined mean. So the formula for combined mean is combined mean equals to n1 into mean 1 plus n2 into mean 2 divided by n1 plus n2. So n1 is 75 into mean 1, that is 280, plus n2 is 125, mean 2 is 150, divide by n1 is 75 plus n2 is 125. So in the next step, 280 multiplied by 75, 280 multiplied by 75, which is 21,000, plus 125 into 150, which is 18,750, divide by 75 plus 125, that is 200. So addition 21,000 plus 18,750, 39,750, 39,750 divide by 200. So dividing it by 200, 198.75. So what it is? 198.75 rupees is the combined mean, which is known as daily wages of all the worker. This is what? Daily wages of all workers. Is that clear? This is your sum number 1. Now coming to sum number 2. Find weighted mean of the percentage change in price from the following data. Weighted mean. They have said to find weighted mean. Weighted mean is known as sigma W. Okay. So here weighted mean is what? X bar W. Weight they have given, weight means importance. Percentage change in price they have given, that is known as your X. Okay. So this here they have given. So we will begin with the sum. First they have given food item such as rice, wheat, tea, sugar and pulses. As per that, the W they have given, that is known as weight, 7, 10, 5, 8, 2. X they have given, that is 134, 125, 115, 97 and 120. Now what is the formula of weighted mean? That is mean W equals to sigma Wx upon sigma W. There are two formula for weighted mean. Either you can take this one or you can take W1 x1 plus W2 x2 so on up till Wn xn upon W1 plus W2 plus so on up till Wn. Okay, up till that you can take. But we will be doing the sum by this formula, that is sigma. Sigma means total. So here we want Wx, multiplication of Wn x, and sigma W means total of W. So total of W we will take 7 plus 10, that is 17, plus 5 plus 8 plus 2, so that is 32. We will check it once only. Again 7 plus 10 plus 5 plus again 10, so that is 32, correct. Now Wx means multiplication of W with x. So 7 multiplied by 134, 7 multiplied by 134, that is 938. Then 10 multiplied by 125, so that is 1250. 115 multiplied by 5, so that is 575. 8 multiplied by 97, so that is 776. And 120 multiplied by 2, so that is 240. Okay, taking this one, so here 938 plus 1250 plus 575 plus 776 plus 240. So here the total is 3779. Okay, taking sigma xw, this is our sigma wx or xw, whatever you can say, 3779 divided by sigma w is 32. So on screen it is there only, 3779 divided by 32. So here it comes 118.09. So 09, either you can take 09 or you can convert it into 1. So we will keep like that only. 118.09 is the mean sigma x bar w, weighted mean. It is known as weighted mean. Okay, so weighted mean is this change in price, percentage change in price. So this is your sum number 2, how to find weighted mean. Coming to the sum number 3. Again sum number 3 is based on the weighted mean only. What is given in sum number 3? 2 officers, 10 clerks and 3 peons contributed for a staff picnic. The contribution collected per person is shown in the following table. Officer, clerk and peon and their particular contribution 1000, 500 and 200. Find the mean contribution per person using weighted mean. Again we have to find the weighted mean. So with the help of the same method we will be doing. Okay. What it is? First thing, item they have given such as, one is officer, then clerk, then peon. Okay, what is the weight? The weight for the officer is 2, the clerk are 10 and the peons are 3. So what is the total of sigma w? That is known as 15. Now what is the x contribution they have done? Officer done 1000, clerk done 500 and peon done 200. Formula of mean, weighted mean, that is sigma wx upon sigma w. So sigma w we have found. We need to find sigma wx, means multiplication of sigma wn x. So 2 multiplied by 1000, that is 2000. 10 multiplied by 500, so that is 5000. 3 multiplied by 200, so that is 600. Okay, 3 2s are 6. Now we need the total, that is known as sigma wx. So here 600 and 567, 7600. So keeping in place of the formula, sigma wx is 7600 divided by sigma w is 15. Okay, so 7600 divided by 15, 7600 divided by 15, so that is 506.67. Again we will see 7600 divided by 15, 506.67. 506.67 is the weighted mean, that contribution per person contribution is this much done. Okay, per person contribution. Okay, now coming to sum number 4. The mean marks of first student in 7 theory paper is 62. What they gave mean of 7 theory paper. So first we will write here 7 theory paper. Mean is what? 62. So this 7 is known as what? N1. After that, what should be the mean mark in 3 practical paper? What they are telling? 3 practical paper. So that we can take as N2. Okay, what they have given mean of this practical paper, that we have to see. What should be the mean mark in 3 practical paper examination, so that his mean mark for the entire examination is 68. We have to find mean 2, but they have given entire examination, that is said mean, combined mean they have given, that is 68. Okay, now already they have stated there was 7 theory and 3 practical papers, so total N is what? 10. Total paper that is considered to be the N that they have given. So here we will take a formula. Combined mean equals to N1 into mean 1 plus N2 into mean 2 divided by N1 plus N2. Combined mean they have given, that is 68, which is equals to N1, that is 7 into mean 1, that is 62, plus N2 they have given, that is 3 into mean 2 upon 7 plus 3. So 68 equals to 62 into 7, so that is 434 plus 3 into mean 2 divide by 10. Taking 10 over there is a cross multiplication, so 68 multiplied by 10, 434 plus 3 into mean 2, so here it is 680, which is equals to 434 plus 3 into mean 2. Taking the like terms together, when we are taking positive term towards the opposite side of equal, it will be converted into negative, so that is 680 minus 434, which is equals to 3 into mean 2. So 680 minus 434 equal, so that is 246, which is equals to 3 into mean 2. As I said, any number with a alphabet, divide them on both the side. So dividing 3 here also and dividing 3 here also. 3 cancel. 246 divided by 3. So 82 is the value of mean 2. What it is? 382s. So mean 2 is what? 82. So for 3 practical paper, the mean is 82. Is that clear? So this was your exercise 3.2. Now coming with the exercise 3.3, which is based on geometric mean. Exercise 3.3. Page number 133. Okay, page number 133. The following data show the number of books read by 8 students of a class during last month. The number they have given such as 2, 1, 5, 9, 1, 3, 2, 4. Find the average number of books read by using geometric mean. So geometric mean, in that first sum they have given the value of the first sum, the observation they have given such as x, all they have given such as 2, 1, 5, 9, 1, 3, 2, 4. And they have said you find what? Geometric mean, that is equals to j nth root of x1 into x2 so on up till xn product means multiplication of all this term we will be doing. So how many terms they have given? 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 terms they have given. So in place of n we will write 8 into x1 that is 2 multiply by x2 that is 1 that is 5 9 1 3 2 4. All the terms you will be writing in the bracket. Then we will be doing the multiplication of all the term. 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10, 10 into 9 90, 90 ones are 90, 93s are 270, okay, 93s are 270, then into 2, then into 4. So that is 2160. Now whenever the term which we are having in the n place, you will be taking half of it for pressing the square root. We will be taking half of this term for pressing the square root. Suppose 8 is here, so we will be pressing the square root button 4 times. On screen I am having 2160. This is the square root button. Instead of pressing it 8 times, we will be pressing it only 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer comes to 1.62. What is the geometric mean for the books, average number of books read? That is 1.62. Average number of books read, that is 1.62 books have been read by the student. Is that clear? Same way sum number 2. See the sum number 2. The value of a machine depreciate at the rate of 10%, 7%, 5% and 2% in the first 4 years respectively. Find the average rate of depreciation using an appropriate method. So here we have to use geometric method only. But see the observation what they have given. 10%, 7%, 5% and 2%, and these are all depreciation. So first thing, you cannot take, this is not your x observation. First you have to subtract them from 100. 100 minus 10, so that is 90. Same way here, 100 minus 7, so that is 93. Then 100 minus 5, so that is 95. Then 100 minus 2, so that is 98. So now this one are considered your observation, x1, x2, x3 and x4. Why we have subtracted from 100? Because the total of percentage is what? 100. So you can subtract the number which they have given from overall 100% only. Now they have given the value. We will find geometric mean. How many observation? 4 observation. So n into n x1 into x2 so on up till xn. N, that is our 4. 90 multiply by 93 multiply by 95 multiply by 98. So 4 into root multiplication 90 multiply by 93 multiply by 95 multiply by 98. So what is the value we are getting? 77924700. Okay, so that is what? 77924700. How many times? 4 is there. So we will be pressing it only 2 times. 1 and 2. So what is the value? 93.95. 93.95. This is not your geometric mean of the term, as we have done subtraction from 100. So here also we will do the subtraction from 100, and then we will find here G equals to 100 minus 93.95. So that is 100 minus 93.95. So that is coming to 6.05. 6.05 is the particular average rate of depreciation. What is this? Average rate of depreciation. Okay. Now coming to the next last sum number 3 of this exercise. See in sum number 3 what they have stated. A taxi traveled 15 km on Monday and 254 km on Tuesday. What they are telling, on Monday it traveled 15 km and on Tuesday it traveled 254 km. So this is our x1, this is our x2. Okay, find the average distance traveled over this 2 days using geometric mean. So we have to use the formula of G, that is n root into x1 into x2. So how many observation they have given? Only 2, 15 and 254. So 15 multiplied by 254. So 2 into root 15 multiplied by 254 equal 3810. 3810. Now 2 is there, so only we have to press one time. Okay, remember half of the time, whatever the number they have given in place of n, we will be pressing it half of the time. So one time, so what it is coming? 61.73. 61.73 is the average distance traveled. What it is? Average distance traveled. Okay, so this was about the particular exercise 3.3. Now we will begin with exercise 3.4, which is based on your positional averages. Positional averages are 4 positional averages. Okay, we are having 4 positional average, that is median, quartile, decile and percentile. So let us begin with exercise 3.4. In first, find all quartiles for the data given below about marks scored by 15 students in the class test 867024655489367. These are the observation. When only observation are given, this kind of a data is known as ungrouped data. In ungrouped data and discrete data, to find the positional averages, the formula is n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so let's begin with the sum. The observation they have given, that is x, such as 8, 6, 7, 0, 2, 4, 6, 5, 5, 4, 8, 9, 3, 6, 7. These are the observation. Now whenever we are finding positional averages, first step, we have to arrange them in ascending order. What is the first step? First step is to arrange them in ascending order. So we will write here arranging in ascending order. Ascending order means small to big. So first we will see which is the smallest one, that is 0. Cancel them when you go on. Then the next one is 2. So we will write 2. We have done 2 also. After that there is 3. So we will write 3 here. After 3 there is 4. 2 times. So we will write 4. 2 times. After that there is 5. 1 and 2 times. So we will write 5 2 times. 1 and 2. After 5 there is 6. 1, 2, 3. 6 is 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. After 6 there is 7. 1, 2. 2 times. 1 and 2. After that there is 8. 1, 2. So 8 times. And the last there is 9. 1 time. We will verify whether we have taken all the 15 numbers or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One number is remaining, just a second. Okay, 5 was 3 times and I have wrote 2 times only. Any one number was 3 times. 0 we have written, 2 we have written, 3 we have done, 4 2 time we have done, 1 2 5 2 time we have done, 6 1 2 3 4. Okay, 6 was 4 time. So here in middle 1 6 will come 4 time. See here, 1 2 3 1 2 3. It is only 3 times, sorry. Yeah, 8 was 2 time and we have written only 1 time, 8 here. Okay, so here 15 numbers are done. Now they have said to find quartiles. So for Q1, the formula, the value of n plus 1 divide by 4. Quartile means dividing in the 4 path, 4th observation. After that, the value of n is what? 15 plus 1 divide by 4th observation. Okay, so again the value of 15 plus 1, that is 16, divided by 4 observation. So 4 4s are 16. So here 4 4s are 16. Which observation came? 4th observation. So from here you will count which is the 4th observation. 1 2 3 4. So Q1 is what? Q1 is 4. When we are counting the term, 4th place is being taken by 4 only. So Q1 is said to be 4. Now coming to Q2. Q2 equals to the value of same n plus 1 divide by 4th observation. But one thing will come here. We are finding Q2. So you will take a representation of 2 multiplied by n plus 1. So that is what? This term we have already calculated. This one. This term we have already calculated. So no need to calculate them again and wasting the time. How we will do? The value of what was n plus 1 divided by 4 value coming? N plus 1 divided by 4 value was coming 4. So simply write here 2 into 4th observation. Don't write the 3 of the remaining step and wasting your time. Now the value of 2 into 4, that is 2 4s are 8 observation. So we will see the place 8. What number is coming on the place of 8? So starting from here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So what it is? 6. Q2 value is what? 6. This is what? The particular quartiles, the marks scored by the student. These are the marks. Okay, these are the marks that 25% of the student are having 4 marks, 50% of the students are having 6 marks. Now coming to Q3, the value of, we are finding for 3. So write 3 into n plus 1 divided by 4th observation. Okay, same pattern. Don't repeat the term again. We will simply write, because we know the value of n plus 1 divided by 4 is what? 4. So into bracket 3 into 4th observation. So here the value of 3 4s are what comes? 12th observation. Okay, so here the value of 12 is what? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So what is the value? Q3 is coming what? Again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Q3 is 7, means 75% of the student are scoring how many marks? 7 marks. So this is your sum number 1. When ungrouped data is there, first step you have to arrange them in ascending order. Okay, now coming to step 2, question 2. They have given the classes. The following table shows data about the distance travelled in kilometer by a salesman on different day. Find median, Q3, D8, P62 and interpret them. You have to write the words. Okay, so first what they have said to find? Median, then Q3, D8 and P62. Now see what are the observation given in sum number 2. This kind of a data, 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 500 and 500 to 600. This kind of a data are said to be continuous data. When this kind of a data is given for positional averages, simple one thing you have to find, that is known as your CF, cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency are being find out on the basis of frequency. I'll be showing the sum to you. Let us begin. Classes they have given 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 500, 500 to 600. Frequency they have given, that is 5, 18, 24, 7, 5, 1. The total of the frequency is said to be n. In any of the positional averages, we have to find only one of the term, that is known as CF. Okay, so CF 5 plus 18. How to find the CF? 5 plus the other F, that is known as 18. So 5 plus 18, that is 23. Now 23 plus 24, so that is 47. 47 plus 7, that is 58. 58 plus 5, okay, so that is 43, 63, 50, yes, 58 plus 5, that is 63, and 63 plus 1, that is 64. Now let us check whether we have done proper or not. 5 plus 18 plus 24 plus 7 plus 5 plus 1, 60 coming, okay. So here we have made some mistake. It will be what? 5 plus 18. So 5 plus 18, that is 23. 23 plus 24, that is 47. 47 plus 7, that is 54. I made it 8 here. 54 plus 5, that is 59. And 59 plus 1, that is 60. Make a correction 2 here. Okay, this last and this term should be correct, then only it is said that our answer is said to be fine, cumulative frequency is correct one. Now whenever this kind of a data is given, okay, first thing you have to identify whether the class is exclusive or inclusive. Now how to find that? When same numbers are there, upper also and lower also, upper class and lower class, they are having same number, then it is said to be exclusive class. Same, E, exclusive, okay, different than inclusive. Why this is important? Because in continuous classes we have to take the formula as per L formula. Lower classes we have to take, lower boundary classes. So L will be your 100 over, L will be your 100, 200, 300, 4 over, as per the cumulative frequency position is been shown. Okay, so first finding what they have said, median. So here median equals to m equals to the value of, now in this kind of a data the formula will be n by 2, no plus 1. Plus 1 will only exist in ungrouped and discrete data. Okay, so the value of 60 divided by 2 observation, so that is the value of, what is 60 divided by 2? 30th observation. That we have to see in CF. Where we will be seeing this 30? In CF. That where does 30 lie? So 30 cannot lie in 5. 30 cannot lie in 23. 30 will be lying in what? 47. So this whole particular line class is said to be our median class. In this, our L will be what? 200. Our frequency will be what? 24. Our N will be what? 6. This N by 2 will be what? 30. And CF will be taken of the above one, ahead one. जो क्लास हमने select की है वो क्लास का ऊपर वाला नंबर हमारा CF होगा. Now how this all come? That is M equals to L plus N by 2 minus CF upon F into C. C means the class length, L means the lower class, that is your of this particular class का lower class आपका क्या है? 200. So we will be writing the 200 in place of L plus N by 2 हमारा क्या था? 30 minus CF, the class which we are taking ahead of that, okay, before that it will be considered your CF. So 23, then F is what of that particular class, that is 24 into C. What is the difference? Class length. What is the class length? So 300 minus 200, 100. Now always you have to solve first this one up till here, then only you will be going to touch the 200. So that is what, 200 plus 30 minus 23, that is 7. 30 minus 23, that is 7. 7 multiplied by 100, that is 700 divided by 24. So 200 plus 700 divided by 24, that comes to 29.17. See, again I am telling, bigger than 6 or 5, convert, give one carry to the ahead one, so that will convert into 7. So that is 29.17. So our answer is 229.17 is the value of median. Now they have said to interpret it. So here the quartiles. In quartile, what they have said to find Q3. So again, the value of 3 into, here also, n by 4 plus 1 will not come. Okay, n by 4th observation. So that is the value of 3 into n is what? 60 divided by 4th observation. So here the value of 3 into 60 divided by 4, so that is coming 15. 15th observation, multiply by 3, so that is 45. The value of 45th observation, so 45 we will be seeing in the CF. Where does it lie? It lies here only. Similar term. Okay, all the values will be similar, only n by 4, 3 into n by 4 is going to change. So here Q3 equals to L plus 3 into n by 4 minus CF upon F into C. Everything is changed, same, only this is going to be changed. Okay, 200 will also be same, plus 3 into n by 4 is what? 45, minus CF is also same, 23, into F will also be same, that is 24, into C is what? 100, because it is a similar class. Okay, so here 200 plus 45 minus 23, 45 minus 23 into 100, that is 2200, divide by 24, divide by 24, so that is what? 91.67. Okay, what we are going to write? 91.67. So here 200 plus 91.67. So our Q3 is what? 291.67 kilometer distance travelled by a salesman. Now they have said to interpret also. So same thing, same word you have to write. The travelling of, instead of 50%, Q3 is said to be 75%. Distance, again same word, distance by salesman is 291.67 in kilometer. Okay, so this was about quartiles. Now D8, so that is what? D8 equals to the value of 8 into n divided by 10. D means decile, divided into 10 part. Okay, so whatever the number they are giving, you have to write the value of 8 into n is what? 60 divided by 10th observation. So here the value of 8 into 6th observation, 0 0 cancel. Okay, so that is 8 6 are 48. The value of 48th observation, that we are going to identify in what? CF. Now 48 cannot lie in 47, it will be lying in what? 54. So this is our decile. This was your quartile only. Now this is our decile. So our L will be 300. our frequency will be 7, but our CF will be 47 ahead of the one which we are selecting. Okay, so let us begin with the formula. D8 equals to L plus 8 into n divided by 10 minus CF upon F into C. See, the whole formula will be same, only you have to change the term that is related to n. So what is our L? L is our 300 plus n by 8 into n by 10 is what? 48 minus CF will be what? 47 divide by F is what? 7 and C is what? Similar, 300 minus 400, that is coming to 100. So again 300 will be kept as it is. Solving the first term, that is 48 minus 47, that is 1 into 100, that is 100, divide by 7. So 300 plus 100 divide by 100 divide by 7. So that is what? 14.29. 14.29. So D8 is coming 314.29 in kilometer. Now how to write it? 8 means 80%. Okay. Therefore, interpretation, the traveling of 80% distance by salesman is 314.29 in kilometer. Okay, this was about D8. Now the last, that is P62. P62, that is percentile, means divide by 100. The value of whatever the number they are writing, we have to write the value of 62 into n divided by 100th observation. So the value of 62 divided by 60 divided by 100th observation. So here the value of 62 divided by 6, that is 0.6. Okay, 60 divided by 100, that is 0.6. Observation, multiply by 62, so that is 37.2. So the value of 37.2 observation we have to see in what? In CF we will see. So where does 37.2 lie? 37.2 will be lying in 47. So same class we will be having, only we are going to change the n value. Okay, so P62, that is L plus 362 divided by n by 100 minus CF upon F into C. So L was 200 of that class. We can see here 200, frequency is 24, and CF we will take as 23. Okay, plus 37.2 minus CF 23 divided by F was 24, multiply by same, that is distance 100. Okay, see, frequency 24, distance 100. Now same way we are going to solve only the part of this 37.2 minus 23 into 100. So that is 1420 divided by 24. 1420 divided by 24. So that is 59.17. 59.17. So P62, that is 259.17 in kilometer. Now how to write the traveling? Everything will be changed. You have to just change the number of 62 means 62 percentage distance by the salesman was 259.17 in kilometer. So this is your sum number 2. Whenever the continuous classes data is there, you have to compulsory take the L formula and you have to find like this. Okay, so based on this you will be having sum number 5 in homework. I am writing here sum number 5 in homework. Okay, sum number 5 will be your homework. No need to worry, because sum number 5 you will be having open-ended classes data, so no need to worry about it, right? As it is they have given, you won't be getting the classes in this. ओके आपका जो डेटा आता है वो डेटा यहाँ पे कभी भी नहीं आएगा CF का. इट विल बी लाइंग इन बिटवीन दिस ओनली. सो यू विल बी डूइंग दिस सम इन होमवर्क. Now let us begin with sum number 3. The following table gives us ages of 80 students selected from a college. Age 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23, and the frequency, number of students they have given, so on. Find median age. Also find Q1, D4, P32 for the age and interpret them. As we have done in sum number 2 interpretation, like that only we have to do the interpretation in sum number 3. Now see, again I am repeating, this kind of a data, this kind of a sum when it is given, it is known as ungrouped data. This kind of a data when it is given continuous classes, then it is known as continuous data. This kind of a data when it is given observation and frequency, then it is known as discrete kind of a data. Okay, when this kind of a sum and this kind of a sum you are having, sum number 1 and sum number 3, whenever it has been said to find the positional averages, at that time you have to take the value of n as n plus 1. N plus 1 will come in this sum number 1 and sum number 3. Rather in continuous only n will come. Okay, n divided by so and so when they are asking quartile, decile or percentile. But when question 1 and question 3 is there, at that time you have to take n plus 1 divided by so and so particular data what we are going to take. So for here we will begin with sum number 3. We will write here age as an x. Sum number 3, age they have given, that is x. Okay, they have given such as 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Frequency they have given f, that is 11, 14, 22, 15, 8, 6 and 4. Already in the question they have stated that there are 80 number of students. How many students are there? 80. But again we will calculate. Okay, that is what 11 plus 14 plus 22 plus 15 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4. Okay, they have given here. Now we have to find the positional or average. So simple one part will come, that is known as CF. Nothing else we have to find when positional averages are only to be found in some of the sums. Only we will find CF. Okay, now how to find CF? First frequency they have given 11. Now 11 plus 14. 11 plus 14. What it is? 25. 25 plus 22. 25 plus 22. Keep the same thing on it. 47. 47 plus 15. So plus 15. That is coming to 62. 62 plus 8. That is 70. 70 plus 6, that is 76, and 76 plus 4, that is 80. This and this should be the similar. Now what they have said to find? They have said to find median. So here we will find median. So that is m equals to the value of n plus 1 divided by 2 observation. So here the value of n is what? 80 plus 1 divided by 2 observation. So next the value of 81 divided by 2 observation. So the value of what is 81 divided by 2? 81 divided by 2, 40.5, 40.5 observation. This we have to see in CF line, where we will be seeing in the CF line, that where does 40.5 lie. So neither in 11, neither in 25, where does it lie? 40.5, it will be lying in 47. So the answer for median is not 47, neither 22. The answer is said to be 19x. Okay, what it is? 19. That the age criteria, number of student, how many age criteria? There are 19 age of student who belongs to the age of 19. Okay, what is the particular answer? The answer is 19. Is that clear? For the age, we are finding that ages, that 80 students selected from a college, there are 19 ages. Okay, 19 age of the student are selected from the college. So here m is what? M equals to 19 years. Now they have said to interpret also. Therefore age of median means 50%. Age of 50% students will be 19 years or less, this much. Okay, after that they have said to find what? Q1. So the next is quartiles. I am trying to complete on one page, as if I am turning again I can take some other number. That's why I am trying to complete on the one page. You can do it neatly in your fair book. Okay, so quartiles. Q1 they have said the value of n plus 1 divide by quartile means 4, fourth observation. So next, the value of 80 plus 1 divided by 4th observation. The value of 81 divided by 4th observation. Therefore the value of 81 divided by 4, 81 divided by 4, that is 20.25. So 20.25th observation. This we have to see where? In the CF. We will be seeing this value in the CF, that where does it lie. So 20.25. So 20.25 will be lying in this 25. So our answer is what? 18. Okay, so Q1 equals to 18 years. They said to interpret also. Therefore age of Q1 means 25%. Age of 25% students will be 18 years or less. Okay, after that they have said what? D4 means deciles. Okay, D4. So the value of 4 into n plus 1 divided by 10. Decile means divided into 10 part. So here the value of 4 into 80 plus 1, that is 81 divided by 10th observation. So the value of 4 into what it is? 8.1 observation. The value of 4 into 8.1. So 8.1 into 4, that is coming to 32.4. So 32.4th observation. This we will see where? In the CF position. So 32.4 lies in what? 47. So again the value of D4 is what? 19 years. 4 means 40. So interpretation, age of 40% students will be 19 years or less. Okay. Now P32 they have said. Percentiles. Fine. P32, the value of 32 into n plus 1 divided by percentile means 100. Observation. So here the value of 32 into 81 divided by 100th observation. 81 divided by 100, that is 0.81, but then also I am showing you the value of 32 into 0.81 observation multiply by 32, so that is 25.92. The value of 25.92 observation, this we have to see where? In CF. So 25.92 lies in what? Not in this. Okay, any value bigger than the point, after the point if it is coming, then the value doesn't lies in 25, it will be lying in 47. If 25.1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, but it is more than 25 means the value will not exist in 25, the value will exist in 47. So the answer of P32 is what? 19 years. Okay, 32 means 32%. Age of 32% students will be 19 years or less. So this was about sum number 3. Clear? Now coming to the next sum. Sum number 4. What is sum number 4? Use the following data to find the median salary of the employees in a firm. Also find the lower limit of the richest 20% employees. 20% employees means here we don't need to find 20%. Percent side means percentile will find, but not related to 20. Okay, what they are talking about? Also find the lower limit which are coming existing here over the side. Lower limit of the richest 20% employees. So richest 20% employees are coming to that what they are richest, 80% are said to be the richest. So here we need to find 80. P80. Again I'll make you understand what they are telling, that 20% and here 80%. If they are telling 20% are said to be the lower part, okay, then highest are how many? 80. So they are telling to find the richest of the 80%, not the 20%. So here we have to find P80. Okay, so in sum number 4, now the data how they have given: 5 or more, 10 or more, 15 or more, 20 or more, 25 or more, 30 or more. Means we have to begin with 5 or more, 5 and more of it. So we can take 5 to 10, okay, then 10 or more, then the next class only we can take, that is 10 to 20. So here we will write our classes such that class, okay, 5 or more means 5 or more. So our next class is what? 10. So we are supposed to take 10 only. They said 5 or more, so the next one is 10. Same way this is up to we, that which kind of a data we want to prepare. So when this kind of a data is given, we will be especially preferring exclusive class. What we will prefer? We will prefer exclusive class data. So repeat the 10 one again. They have said 10 or more. So 10 or more is 15. Next what they have given 15. So 15 and more. So the next one is what? 20. Again repeat 20. They have said 20 or more. So 20 and more will be what? 25. Again next one is 25. So 25 or more. So that will be what? 30. And then they have given 30 or more. But after 30 they have not given the data. So we will keep up till here only. Okay. Then the next what is they have given? Frequency. They have given a number of employees. Now see here, they have given the data in decreasing order: 120, 117, 106, 76, 31 and 12 in decreasing order. Whenever more than kind of a data is given, the particular number of employees which they have given, they are in decreasing order, but they are more than type of cumulative frequency. Not cumulative frequency, not frequency, but more than type of cumulative frequency, which is in decreasing order. If it is in increasing order, then that kind of a data is related with less than cumulative frequency. Okay, in decreasing order, more than type of cumulative frequency; increasing order, less than type of cumulative frequency. Means these are not your frequency. You are in need to find the frequency. So how to find the frequency? They have written 5 to 10. So the frequency for 5 is what? 120. Then minus what is the frequency for 10? That is 117. Like this you have to find. So 120 minus 117, so that is coming to 3. So we will write here our frequency, that is 3. Now again 10, what is the frequency for 10? 117. And what is the frequency for 15? They have given 106. So we will subtract them. So 117 minus 106. So what it is coming? 11. We will write here what? 11. Same way for 15 the frequency, cumulative frequency they have given 106, minus for 20 they have given what? 76. So 106 minus 76. So that is coming to 30. So the frequency for 15 to 20 is 30. Same way for 20, what it is? 76. But for 25 what they have given? 31. So 76 minus 31. 76 minus 31. So what is the data? 45. Okay, 45 here. Then next what they have given? 25. 25 frequency was 31. Then what they have given for the 12? They have given 30. They have given 12. So 31 minus 12. So what it is? 19. Okay, now here 30 or more, nothing is there, 12 only there. After that we are not having any of the data. So 12 minus 0. So here it will come 12. Is that clear? 30 or more. So here it will come 12. When less than type of data we are taking, we are making here 0, 120 minus 0. Like this we are doing. So here it will be your, in less than we are beginning with 0 subtraction, and in more than we are ending with 0 subtraction. Now here your frequency should be 120. The total of the frequency should be 120. Okay, so see here, 3 plus 11 plus 30 plus 45 plus 19 plus 12. So got it? 120. Okay, already they have given you that what is the total of n, so that is 1. It should be exactly like this. Now we are supposed to find the positional averages. So our next column will be only CF. You cannot take this one frequency. This is your more than type of cumulative frequency. You have to find the CF of normal frequency, that is 3. 3 plus 11, 14. 14 plus 30, that is 14 plus 30, that is 44. Okay, then 44 plus 45, so 5 plus 4 9, and 4 plus 4 8. Then 89 plus 19, 9 plus 9 18, carry 1, 9 10, 8 9 and 10. Then 108 plus 12, so that is what? 8 plus 2 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1, that is 2. So coming here 120, 120. Done. And now what they have said to find here? median and P80 we have to find. So in first we will find median. Okay, continuous means n, only n divided by 2. So m equals to, and compulsory, remember, when this kind of a data is coming, we have to use the formula of L. So here the value of n divided by 2 observation. So here the value of n is what? 120 divided by 2 observation. So the next, the value of 2 6 are 12, 60 observation. Now the 60 we have to see where? In CF. So what is the position where the 60 lies? 60 lies in 89. So this is our class. Okay, so as per this class we will take our L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into C. Lower, this all are said to be your lower classes. So our lower L is what? 20 plus n by 2 is what? 60 minus CF of the selected above one. CF we have to take up the above one, so that is 44, divide by F of the same class, that is 45, into C. So what is the difference? 20 minus 25, so that is 5. The classes of 5 is there. Okay, first we have to solve this one. Keep 20 as it is. 20 plus 60 minus 44, 60 minus 44, so 16 multiply by 5, done. 80 divide by 45, so 20 plus 80 divide by 45. So what it is? 1.78, more than 5. After point we have to take 2 digit only, so 7, and this one will be converted into 8. So here 1.78. So the value of median is what? 21.78. What we are finding this? This are said to be number of employees salary. Okay, this is what? Number of employees salary. Okay, so this was median. Now they have said to find what? P80 percentile. So here the value of 80 into n divide, percentage means 100. Now the next will be what? The value of 80, n is what? 120 divided by 100. So here the value of 80 into 120 divided by 100, so that will be 1.2 divided by 100. Okay, 1.2 observation, multiplying them with 80. So the value of 1.2 multiplied by 80, so that is coming to what? 96. This 96 we are going to say in the CF. So 96 lies in 108. Okay, so as per the formula we will find P32 equals to L plus n by 100 minus CF upon F into C. So what is L in this class? 25 plus n by 100 is 96 minus CF of the above selected one, so that is 89. F will be of the same, that is 19, and C is what? 25 minus 30, that is 5. Similar. So first we are going to solve this one part only. 96 minus 89. Okay, 7 into 5 the class, that is 35. 35 divided by 19. So 35 divided by 19. What it is? 1.84. as it is 2, so we are not going to change the figure, that will be 4 only. So that is 25 plus 1.84. So our P32 is what? Sorry, P80. P80 is what? 26.84. By mistake I wrote, please consider it as my sorry here. So here, what is this? P80, number of employees salary. Okay, so this was our sum based on sum number 4. Now coming to sum number 5, I gave in homework. I'll be showing you sum number 6. Now see the last sum of this exercise, sum number 6. The following data indicate records of the hospital stays in days of 30 patient admitted to a hospital. Means here they have specified our number of frequency is what? 30. Okay. Find the median stay. Further convert this information in a continuous frequency distribution inclusive type. Means we have to make inclusive class by taking the class of equal length starting from 1 to 3. Also they have given the first class, that the first class will start from 1 to 3. Find the median from the frequency distribution and compare it with the earlier answer. Means here in this sum, first we have to find the median as per the observation of ungrouped data, as like sum number 1 we have done, and after that we have to convert this data into continuous frequency inclusive class. Then we have to do the telemarking, then we have to find the frequency, and after that we have to find the particular median again, that is there any difference or not. So here first, when we are doing with ungrouped data, we are finding the median. First we have to arrange them, we have to arrange the data. So we will do median, okay, as per the ungrouped data. The formula of median will be what? The value of n plus 1 divided by 2 observation. Now first thing what we have to do? We have to do ascending order, arranging in ascending order. So the lowest, ascending order, what is the lowest one? 1. How many times 1 is coming? 1 is coming 3 times. So that we will do 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So we will write 1 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 1 is coming. After 1 what is there? 2. So 2 is coming 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 is also 4 times. So again 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. After that 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then 4 is there. How many times 4 is coming? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 is also coming 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, 5. So in upper line 1, then 2, 3 times only. 1, 2, 3. Then after 5, 6, that is 1, 2, only 2 times. 1, 2. See, 1 I have added, 3 I have added only 4 times. So I have added 1 more. 5 times 3 is been repeated. Okay. Then after 6, 7, that is 1 time, 2 time. See again in the upper line, is 7 existing there? No. Okay. So 7 2 time, 1 and 2. After that 7, 8 we have to see. in the ahead line 8 is not repeated one time. Here it is repeated only one time, so 1 time 8. Then 9 we have to see. First line 1, second line 2, so 2 time 9 are repeated. Now let's see 10, 1, 2, not down, so 2 time 10 are repeated. And the last after 10 there are none of the numbers 11, only 15 is there. Okay, so at the end 15. Almost all the numbers we have taken. Now let's first count out that whether 30 number are existing there or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 numbers are there. 30 numbers we have taken. So now ahead that m equals to the value of 30 plus 1 divided by 2 observation. So next is what? The value of 30 plus 1, 31 divided by 2 observation. After that the value of 31 divided by 2, 31 divided by 2, so what it is? 15.5, 15.5 observation. Now how we can identify 15.5 here in ungrouped data? It is not possible. So after this what we have to do, see it very carefully. The value of, from the point we will divide into two part. From the point we will divide into two part. First we will take 15th observation plus 15 we have taken. So what remain there? 0.5th observation. In that 16th observation, 15.5 means more than that, bigger than that. So 16 observation minus 15th observation. Okay, 15th observation plus 0.5. After that 16th observation minus 15th observation. So what is the 15th observation? Here we will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15th observation is what? 4. 4 plus 0.5 into bracket 16th observation. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Both the observation are 4. So 4 minus 4, 16 is also 4, 15 is also 4. So 4 minus 4 will be coming what? 0.5 into 4 minus 4, 0. So here 4 plus 0.5 into 0, that is 0. So what remain here? 4. So the value of median is what coming? 4. So here what is the answer? That the recorded patient, how many patients stays here for days? They are staying in a hospital in days. We have found 4 days the patient are staying here. Okay, after that what they have said, the same data we have to convert into classes and we have to find. So first we have found like this, then here we have to do. So here the class, they have already said that the class should be the first one from 1 to 3. Now we have to make an inclusive class. So here see what is the difference in 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3 means difference of 3 they are taking. After 3 what it is coming? 4, 5, 6 inclusive they said. So next begin with 7, 8, 9 inclusive we have to make. So 9, 10, 11. Why we are taking 11 also? Because the highest is 15. We have to take up till 15. That 15 can come in that. Now 11 is there. Sorry. 10 inclusive we have to make. 10, 11, 12. 12 is there inclusive. 13 inclusive means the next number won't be repeated in the same. 13, 14, 15. Here we have done. Now the next what we are doing? Telemark we are doing. So telemark already we have seen how many numbers are there for one time? 4. So make a tally mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many number for 2? Again 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then how many number 3? 5 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4 is how many times? 4 coming in the next line. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that 5 number is coming how many times? 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Then 6 number is coming how many times? 2 times. 1, 2. Okay, 7 number is coming how many times? In the next line 2 times. 1, 2. 8 number is coming 1 time. 9 number is coming 2 times. So 1, 2. 10 number is coming in the next line how many times? 2 times. 1, 2. Then 11, 12, 13, 14 is not there. 15 is coming how many times? 1 time. Now we are going to write the frequency. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. Then 10 plus 4, 5 plus 4, 9. Then 5, then 2, then 1. The total should be coming to 30. So what it is? 13 plus 9 plus 5 plus 3. Clear here? How many patients are there? 30 patients. Now next what they have said to find. As continuous classes are there, we are supposed to find median, quartile, decile, whatever. CF we will be finding. So CF will be of the frequency 13. 13 plus 9. 13 plus 9, that is what? 22. 22 plus 5, that is what? 27. 27 plus 2, 28. 28 plus 1. 27 plus 2, that is 29. 29 plus 1, that is 30. Same 30, 30. Now they have said to find what? Median. So here the value of, see, n plus 1 is there. We will take what? N by 2. Observation. So the value of n is what? 30 divided by 2. Observation. So 30 divided by 2, what it is? 1.5. So we have to see 1.5. 1.5 observation. 1.5 we will see where? 30 divided by 2. So that is 15, not 1.5. Sorry for it. Because of lot of noise was coming, I was not concentrated. 15. 15 will be coming where? Not in 13 but in 22. So the 15 will be coming in what? 22. We have to use the formula. The formula will be m equals to L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into C. So next class we have selected this 4. Now see, this is what? Inclusive class. So here 4 will be subtracted from 0.5 whenever inclusive class is there. So here 4 minus 0.5 will be coming to 3.5 plus n by 2 is what? 15 minus CF of the above class we will take, that is what? 13 divide by F of the similar class, that is what? 9 into what will be the C? C here 3, here 1, 2, 3, 4 will be coming in the next class. So the difference is what? 1, 2, 3. Is that clear? What is the difference coming? 1, 2, 3. The class is what? Having the difference 3. So here 3.5 plus 15 minus 13, that is 2 multiply by 3 divide by 9. So 3.5 plus 3 2s are 6 divide by 9. So 3.5 plus 6 divided by 9, that is coming to what? 0.67. As the frequency is going to 666, we will take 0.67. So our answer is 35. 0.67 plus 3.5, 0.67. 4.17. Our answer is 4.17 m. When we are doing the sum as per the continuous, 4.17 is in a days. What is there? That the record of the hospital says in a days of 30 patients were admitted for 4 days. Okay, 4 days are there that the people are admitted in the hospital. Is that clear? So this was our exercise based on sum number exercise 3.4. We have seen all the sum based on median. Okay, so thank you. Today we are completing the particular 3.5 exercise here.